Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for supporting me so much. I have crossed almost more than 2000 subscribers, and this is all because of you people. Thank you so much. So today's video is a requested video from one of you people only. So I'll be explaining how to use this loose pigment as an eyeshadow, even as a highlighter. I'll be explaining this along with the demo. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So I have this loose pigment from MAC. This is not a original MAC, this is a dupe of MAC. I got it for rupees 149 from my local drugstore. I don't know whether it is available online or not. So the color of this loose pigment is kind of like golden champagne color, and I think this kind of color will suit each and every Indian skin tone. The silver color mostly go for fair people, but the color golden champagne color, it's very good for like medium to dusky to dark skin tone. Directly you can use the finger for taking the loose powder and dab it onto your eyelids. It works wonder. If you want to work with a brush, you can just spray with the setting spray and then take the loose pigment and just dab it onto your eyelid. It really works wonder. And even you can use the concealer on the eyelid and then take the loose pigment and just paste it on the concealer so that it will stick to that concealer and doesn't move around. So these are the three ways how you can use the loose pigment as an eyeshadow. This is how the pigment looks like. For the eyeshadow base, you can directly take the pigment to your fingers and then tap it. Why I'm telling you to use your fingers, because all the pigments get stick to your fingers very well than the brush. So whenever you are handling with the pigments, I'll suggest you to go for your fingers, because fingers works wonder with the pigments when you're working with the pigments. So I'll suggest you, whenever you're working with the pigments, just use your finger. So I'm just taking a little amount on my ring finger and just dabbing it onto my eyelid. Can you see this? Whenever you're working with the pigments, always use very less quantity in starting, and then later you can build it up wherever you need more like shiny thing. And I'm just blending the edge so that it should not look so harsh. I'm taking a little more pigment on my finger and just tapping it onto the center. See, whenever you are applying any pigments, first apply the pigments and then you can use the liner. Sorry, before this only I had the liner on my eyes. This is just for a demo purpose. But whenever using your eyeshadow, first use the eyeshadow pigments and then later you can use the liner. Never go first with the liner and then the pigments. Whenever you are working with the pigments, there might be some fallouts also, so make sure after applying the pigments, wipe off all the fallouts from your under eye, your cheeks. The people who likes like something shining on their eyelid for some party or for some special occasion, they can definitely go with the pigments rather than eyeshadow. What the pigment is a very concentrated one, it's very pigmented. Then the eyeshadow, if you mix any binder to the pigments, it will become an eyeshadow. That's it. So the difference between pigments and eyeshadow is nothing but the eyeshadow will be having quite less concentration, the pigment will be having more concentration because it doesn't have any binder to this. The eyeshadow will be having some binder, so the concentration will decrease because of binder. So only that is the difference between the pigments and the shiny eyeshadows. Now I'll be showing you how to prepare the DIY highlighter. First, I'm going to take a small quantity of pigment to this pan. Now we'll be adding a drop of moisturizer to this. You can see I have taken a very tiny amount of moisturizer. I'll just take a little bit and we'll mix it. And here your DIY highlighter is ready. Now I'll just show you on my face that how does it looks like. So I'm just applying this DIY highlighter on my cheekbones. blending this using my fingers. Wow. I'm going little overboard just to show you people how pigmented it is. Can you see this highlighter? How it's popping out? This side is with highlighter, even on my nose, cupid bow, chin, even on my forehead, and this side without highlighter. You can see the difference with and without highlighter. You can see you can use this as a eyeshadow, even as a highlighter. It works wonder. See how it's popping out? I really love this. So what highlighter does is that it instantly brings glow on your face, so that's what it does. But yes, there is one con using pigments as a highlighter, because it will be very shiny on your face. So it is good for the special occasion or any kind of parties, but it's not good for the daily wear because it will be quite shiny. If you want a highlighter like for a daily purpose, you can use your white or a golden eyeshadow as your highlighter, because that will give you a kind of sheen highlight, which is good for the daily purpose. But when you're going for like special occasion or any parties, then you can definitely use this loose powder and loose pigments as a highlighter. So if you like this video, please click on the like button and do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Till then, bye bye, take care, see you in my next video.